Well, hello there and good morning, kids. Teacher Roy here again. Today is Thursday. Remember, Thursday, it's a day off for. So if it's raining today and if you hear some lightnings, you already know who to blame. Now, first things first, what's up? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great. So let's go right down to our work of today. Today, we're going to be working with phonology, but it's a reading. And also, we're going to be working with STEAM. Let's go right down to business and let's start with phonology. Let me share my screen with you. Just give me 1 second. And there we go. Phonology, it's going to be pages 12 to 14, okay? And it's going to be a reading about a real ship called the Endurance. Let's do the activate your brain section. This story is about the journey of a real ship called Endurance. Look at the pictures throughout this story. What do you think the word endurance means? What do you think that word endurance means? What do you think it means? I'm not asking you to search in the dictionary. No, I just want you to speak it out, spit it out. Say, I think endurance means this. I think endurance means that. Okay? It's just for you to see if you are close to the correct answer or not. Nothing happens. Okay? I also suggest that before you start doing this activity, make sure to click on the video that we have here. It's no more than 1 minute, and you'll be able to check real photos of the Endurance. I'm talking about photos of a ship that was in 1914 to 1916 that it was actually something that you could see. Okay, there are really old photos, but there are amazing photos. Now in here, how are you going to do the activity of today? It's quite easy. You have to listen to track number 5. It is absolutely necessary for you to listen to the track 5 because all the activity of the reading is to listen to the story and fill in the blanks with the correct missing words. The only way you're going to get those missing words is by listening to the track 5. Okay? So the reading is more like a journey. It's like a journal of this journey that you're going to be able to be reading. As you can see, these here are journal entries. August 8, 1914, endurance. Okay? And so on, you're going to be able to be reading this journey that they made. It's going to be quite interesting. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And if you see, you're going to be able to check all of it. And then on page 14, you have this little grammar check section. And it says, circle the interjection from the parentheses that would be the most appropriate reaction to each of the lines from the story. Obviously, you have to read first the sentences that you have in here. Our men live on a diet of roast penguin, seal, and fish. And what do you think the interjection is going to be? Hey, yuck. Okay, it's up to you. You have to read the sentences first and then circle the correct interjection. As you can see, the activity of today, reading, is not that complicated. So let's go to the next one, that is going to be STEAM. Whoop, STEAM, page 138. It's check your understanding section. What are you going to check your understanding about? About the reading that we did on Tuesday of gravity. Remember Sir Isaac Newton and all this stuff that we saw? Good. If you don't remember, please make sure to go to your optional pages and check your summary that you did, okay? Your STEAM notes that you did. And in here, it is asking you to fill in this graphic organizer, this one that we're having here, with the words from the word bank. You have to put these words in the correct places here. Not gonna be that complicated. Then we go down to the other part of the activity. And it says, circle the correct answers. You have gravity, and then you have 3 answers. Only exists on Earth, exists in other places, in the solar system. Gravity is not real. Number 2, lighter objects always fall more slowly to the ground than heavier objects. True or false? Gravity pushes objects apart. True or false? And the last part, yes, you have to do it. On optional pages, you have to make a mind map. You have to put in the center of your optional page the word gravity. And then from there, you have to make drawings of how you see gravity every day. Like in here, it's giving you an example. You might draw a picture of how gravity keeps you from floating away into the clouds. Remember, if it wasn't for gravity, we would be floating like in space. Okay, so that is one example. You're floating into the clouds because gravity is making you be here, right there, on the ground. Okay, and also how it affects when you kick a soccer ball. How is going to be the movement of this soccer ball. Okay, make sure to check it too. That is another example that you can draw. I'm asking you to draw 5 examples, okay? They already gave you 2. You have to think of 3 more. That's all the work of today. I think it's not gonna be that complicated. Remember that if you have any doubts, you can always message me here on Algebraics and I'll be able to answer to all your doubts and questions. Also, I'll be on the Algebraics chat Mondays and Wednesdays for you 5th graders from 10:30 to 11 a.m. Okay, exclusively for you 10:30 to 11 a.m. to answer any doubts or complications that you have on your activities, Monday and Wednesday. Okay, well, that's all the work for today. Have a nice day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, kids.